Welcome to Dice at the Table. This is our live stream of our virtual tabletop campaign, The Kingdom of the Grave, sponsored by Dubby. Use promo code DATT2026 to get a discount on Dubby. Dubby is a powdered energy drink, kind of like Gatorade, but a little bit better. Very useful, very nice. Minimal crash, no sugar, etc. Lots of flavors. Check them out, DUBBY, and the promo code DATT2026. This is our virtual tabletop campaign. We've been running for about 4 years, and we started on 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, then we switched to Pathfinder first edition, then we went to Pathfinder 2nd edition, and we're now in like the final act, the last season, so to speak, where the players are now fairly high level, and they are getting ready for a massive fight. That typical epic story of good versus evil, or quasi good. Characters of loose moral significance facing off against things that are worse. And just to give a couple quick shout outs, a lot of our assets, be they maps or tokens, are from Forgotten Adventures. Some of our stuff is from Bailey Some of our artwork is from Gothic Cookie. Some of our music is from Monument Studios and Alexander Nakarada. Some of our music is from Michael Gelfi Studios. Some of our music is home brewed and AI, because I only have so many talents, and my talents don't branch into being able to play a bunch of instruments, but I can do a good parody song. That being said, if you like what you're watching to, listening to, etc., support us on patreon.com/dice at the table. We have a couple of tiers, and anything helps. Thank you very much. And with that, we are gonna get to the show. Just as a quick refresh, our last fight, or our last session, a fight was instigated by somebody, and yeah, it was a pretty big fight, and we are going to be going to that. Basically,
Just
what was
trying to
happening.
move the story forward.
Yeah, well, sometimes tactics are important. Basically, what happened was the party was sneaking up to a hilltop to assassinate a leader of an army that their own army was engaging in about the same time, or was planning on engaging in the morning, and so they're going to kill the leadership cast right before the fight to kind of throw that army into disarray. And as they were approaching the base of the hill, Serena got a little trigger happy and initiated a fight with like a million fucking guys. That being said, we are on the top of round 4. Raymond is up. This is a extreme challenge fight. And Raymond, what do you want to do? What are you gonna do, brother?
I think I'm just gonna attack for right now.
Alrighty.
There it is. Love my character sheet.
Serena doesn't look like she's logged in yet.
Oh, God, right. I have to get the other computer up.
Would be useful.
That would be.
Hey, I'm only running at quarter power, man.
Understood. That's why we forgive you.
All right, so that's a miss on one. I'm gonna attack him a second time.
Damn.
I don't know why it's rolling twice.
Raymond is hidden to attacker. I don't know why you're hidden, because you're literally right there. We're on the 4th round. You actually shouldn't still be hidden.
Oh, I think I'm jumping out of jumping out is what the thing is. Natural 20.
Yeah, you're
still a miss.
Yeah, your nat 20 is for your fucking flat check, which
Yep.
You shouldn't
Yep.
even be
That's
doing. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. How did you miss
well. Let's
all
do.
3 times?
I have no idea. I missed by 3. I got a 34,
So
24.
if you pay attention, this is why you're doing it. This is why it's doing the
Yeah.
you're attacking yourself.
What?
Look
No.
at the chat.
You
Target
must.
Raymond. That's
I
why
saw
it's
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So redo that whole
All right.
fucking
Well,
thing. Hold up. I'm gonna delete. Okay, I guess I'll wait till this one. See, that's a hit.
that makes a lot more sense.
You were trying to touch yourself, you weirdo.
Quiet.
All right, here comes some damage. Okay. Striking with Emperor's Feint. There you go.
Yep.
Missed by -1.
Man. All right. Well, let's just keep going. Got to keep the party alive. Nope. Well, shoot.
Oh yeah, I need to reset hero points to 1. All right. So that is 3 yours. Yeah, I've been dicking around with Rollmaster. I was like, "What's your 4th action?" Like, nope, that's the wrong system. Ah! Serena, you are up. You are currently completely in the dark, which is cool, and you've got an orc warrior to your west with very little hit points. And other than
I
that,
can't even tell where I
that's
am.
the only foe. Well, it's because you're in the dark and you can't see in the dark. So you're right here.
I have low light vision. They have campfires. I should be able to see some.
Yeah, you see where the light is. Light doesn't go around objects, and you standing in an
Got
area
it.
like where there's no light. Low light does not mean no light.
Okay, well, can I?
You can target this guy because you can see him. He's in the light.
Okay,
He's one of the only guys you can see.
as I am not quite in game yet, I can't see and target anything.
Okay, well, I will target him and have you attack then.
Yeah, go for it. I forgot about the separate signing in.
It's okay. I've forgotten how to do this because I've forgotten like how to fucking use Argon.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have Argon on here. This is irritating.
Hey, by the time I get this loaded up, I may be able to do my own move.
That would be cool.
It's
Okay.
downloading pretty quick, so.
Oh, that's
Loading,
why.
loading. Pardon me, guys.
I don't actually have your hunted shot. There it is.
15's not bad. 5 ain't great.
Both hit. So crit and
Awesome.
damage.
There we are.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can find anybody else.
Not from your current position. Looking at like your line of sight, you can't see anybody.
Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, there's a guy that he's just barely out of my line of sight, so I would
Yeah.
definitely have to move slim.
Yeah, I mean, if you move to like, okay, yeah, let's go the other goddamn direction. So there's a bunch of trolls that are on fire that are probably going to come screaming in your general direction at any time.
Okay.
That you
So
just
I could
move
just
towards.
turn around and deal with them?
I mean, they're on fire. They're going to die.
Okay, so target that one. And, yeah, let's just fire. I already did hunted shot, so I can't do that one.
Still waiting for that
There it
attack.
is. There we go. Eh.
Not bad.
Okay, I'll do a map 3. Because why not?
That is your third attack.
That's it.
Alrighty.
He not feeling good.
Well, again, they're all on fire.
Right. Low hanging fruit. All right, next.
Oh, you're hasted. You have one more. Sorry.
Oh, I have one more? Oh,
Yeah, I just looked
okay.
at, I think, yeah, everybody's
Well,
hasted.
okay. I'll just do it again. Same dude. Did he die yet? Same
He's-
dude is still around. Oh well. That's it. Now it's Roach.
Alright, Roach, you are up. I believe you were a dragon. There was a
I
system.
was a dragon.
There's a system update. That's what happened. There was a whole like migration system update thing. So we need to refresh that.
I'm not even in the game yet. I am having a lot of technical difficulties.
Okay.
But yes, I was a dragon. And I was going to ask if you could remember if it was this round that I get my dragon breath back, or if it was next round.
I think it was the next round.
Okay.
Alright, so you're a diabolic dragon. Ten rounds remaining. Okay, so you're still logging in. You're having issues with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of issues logging in.
Okay, well, you're 20 feet above the ground, so you can actually see more than what your actual character token is allowed. So there is to the west and slightly south of your location, but mostly west, you can see a large campfire or several smaller campfires and a large campfire and a bunch of bad guys, goblins and what looks like fire giants.
I think that was the direction I was going, was west. It was either east or west. I remember that much. I just couldn't remember which one. I'll go west, especially if there's fire giants. Which is kind of funny because I chose Diabolic Dragon.
All right, so
And I will target one if I can get within range of one of the fire giants. That's who I will go to, and I will do depending how many pips will I have left once I move towards the fire giants.
looking at that right now. Oh, you fly at 100, so yeah, you can move like 90 feet, 100 feet, and then you've got a fire giant kind of below you.
Can I do the cool cinematic thing and do a bite tech and try to grapple him?
Well, I mean, it's a bite. Yeah.
Well, I want to do like a bite, and then if I have to do the separate for my my second, or my which would be my third pip, grapple, because then I wanted, like, next round pick them up off the ground and do what Serena unfortunately had done to her at level 1 to the fire giant.
Oh, well, you can do claws or jaw. It doesn't matter. But yeah, either one of those, you can then initiate a grapple for your third action.
Okay, let's do that. If you can do that for me, that way we can keep moving, because I'm still loading. I got a black screen and it won't change from the black screen.
Weird. Alrighty, so we're going to target this guy, and we're going to do a claw or jaw. It's the same modifier.
Um,
Let's see which one does more
as long
damage.
as I can do the grapple on my third pip, I don't care which one it is.
Oh, it's 2d12 plus 2d6 fire, or 3d10 plus 12 slashing. I'd go with claw because, yeah. Claw attack.
We'll do a claw.
Hit by 5 damage. 3d12 plus 12, 3d10 plus 12. 27 points of damage. And then we want to initiate a grapple. Grapple attempt. Athletics check against the target's fortitude. That's a 14 versus 39, 42. This is a success. He is now grappled. And you are not. Wait, no. You are hasted, so you have one more action, so you can move 100 feet straight up.
Let's move 100 feet straight up.
Okay, so this is a total of about 150 feet of total air, because you're actually above the bottom. I have to use I have to reference your height as opposed to the floor of the map, not just the hill itself. So you're 120 feet from the top of the hill. You're 150 feet up in the air if somebody at the bottom of the hill was going to try to shoot at you. Alrighty, and that is it for you. We're going to go to the next, which is a humanoid. Okay, this guy is probably gonna fucking... He's moving that way. That's it for him. There's gonna be a whole lot of dudes in motion. This is just gonna be all sorts of chaos. All right. Honestly, I'm just gonna start moving blocks of guys just to expedite this as much as possible. All right, my orc guy here is on fire. Okay, he's not healed because he's on fire. I gotta figure out how to apply fire. These guys being on fire. Like, actually, give me a moment. Let me see if I can put that in a condition. Huh. There really ought to be a condition on fire, you know?
Well, there should be a
Pardon me?
condition for like any kind of dot.
Yeah, there should be fire, poison, etc., etc. It would be really useful. And maybe I'm missing something. Oh, there is. Oh, wait, no, there's persistent damage. Okay. And this is 2D. The DC is going to be 32, because fuck yeah. All right, roll 2D8 fire. I have to apply fire to all these fucking assholes. Oh. I apologize for the delay. I am trying to get this figured out and learning something new.
I have a screen finally.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey.
You don't understand. It's been over 40 minutes now, and I finally just now have a screen.
That is some wicked bad internet.
Okay, this is fucking irritating. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trolls and a bonfire. Okay, now we can get their fucking persistent damage done correctly, hopefully. It is fire. 2d8. And a 32. And... oh, I have to do this for each one individually. It can't fucking...
I can't batch do it.
yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, yay.
Fire. Save. I forgot to save this the last time when I was doing the 1, and I didn't realize it wasn't a batch, which that's unfortunate. Alright, so... oh, and this guy's already got it. 2d8. Fire. 2. Save. Alright, that is all our little piggies. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not all our little piggies. 2 of them escaped getting clicked on. Alrighty. I've got them now.
Okay.
2d8 plus fire. 32. Save and close. 2d8. Fire. 32. Save and close. Okay, so they should all have persistent damage, 2d8 fire, with a 32 DC because they're currently standing in the fucking fire, going forward. And now I can damage them all for the current round, because I forgot to do that before. So, a little bit of fucking upkeep. Oh.
I took 5 damage.
I gotta fix
Why?
that too, because I somehow had you
Okay.
targeted as well. That's one of the good news is about when I hear somebody go, and it's not a fucking troll. Damage has been undone. Okay.
Cool.
And so that's
Anyway,
all it for them.
Is there a way to make the streamy Veratamos have a better view at this point? Because right now nobody can see anything on the stream.
Okay, so letting me know that a little earlier would have been useful. Where
I
is?
tried. I can't even find streamy. Oh, that helps us a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot better. It's
All you
more
had to do
interesting
was
stuff for people to see.
all you had to do was say, "I've got a black screen" when we started. That would have been useful.
Well, it wasn't black, it was just very dim. Okay, so good.
All right, militia defense isn't doing anything because it's not mobile. Oh, cool. He's taking damage. So, Flaming Troll is charging towards Serena. That is 2 pips. Targeting her. Making sure she's targeted. And he's going to hit her with a battle axe. That is a hit.
Okay.
2d8 plus 13. For 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Legit. I figured they were going to come. And believe it or not, I considered doing the shield just because of that. But shooting him was better.
okay. That's it for him. Okay, so he took damage. Oh, I need to make sure dipshit didn't. Okay, cool. Charge. That is 2 pips. And a Serena getting a battle axe swung at her again. Another guy. That was almost a fucking crit. Alrighty. Medium. Find these dickheads here. Ghosting on. These guys are charging to here. Ghosting off. And that's it for them. Carrick, you are up.
Okay.
I have a feeling I know what you're doing because you were looking to those gentlemen in the south.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Because they're the only thing I can see.
You should be able to see me.
Nope. You are black.
he's 120 feet up in the air and not lit. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, all I can see is I have a V to the north of me that shows basically craters of the moon. I have a little wedge to the west of me that I see nothing but the streamer bot icon. And I've got this nice wide column south of me that allows me to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 guys south.
Okay.
So it's part of them are surrounding the fire.
Yeah. So this is
So,
initiating combat while it's dark outside, and there's lots of stuff to block line of sight.
yep. So I'm going to move, if I can, 5, 10, 15, 20.
You're measuring. You're not moving.
You're right. Thank you.
No problem. It's the fiddly bits that get us.
Yes.
Every damn time.
Okay, so there's one action. There's 2 action.
Yep. And you are hasted, so you have 2 more actions. So you could cast a spell at this point. And if I were you, I would, if you're going to do an AoE, I would literally
Mhm.
drop it right here at the entrance to the
Okay.
tent, because you actually can see shadowy figures inside the tent moving. You literally, like, it. Yeah, there's a guy you can almost detect. I can see it on the line of sight for you. He's like literally his weapon is sticking out of the fire, or is sticking out of the darkness. So if you drop a fireball, just as an example, I can see you already queuing it up right there. You'll get all of them. And then I also
So
have to make a giant fucking. Actually, I can just copy the same token for the fire. So feel free. You
so
guys
there.
should. Right there. Yeah, right there. Like at
Right.
the entrance to the tent. Because if you do anything else, these guys could possibly. Okay,
There we
fireball's
go.
not nearly as big as I thought it was, but that'll work. Yeah, that gets all of them.
20-foot burst in that area on flames. Sure.
Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't do that because target, 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 target. Let's redo that. Okay, there we go. My guys are going to make a reflex save. Come on, boys. Roar! Oh yeah, by the way,
Nope.
these are ogres. They all failed
Cool. So
by crit fail. None of them got a 28 or better, so they all crit failed. That's awesome.
nice.
Roll damage.
Rolling damage and
Double, 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 and double. Oh my god. Okay,
108
so
points of sorry rejection. Okay.
yeah, 108 points of fire. Multiples of them activated their free action ferocity. So they all have 1 hit point and they're wounded. And they're all on fire. So if you could do me a favor, actually, some of them actually straight up died. Yeah. If you could drop your fireball token, I have to do persistent damage on 2 gentlemen. Having learned how to do this finally the correct way.
Okay.
Persistent
So
damage.
dropping.
8 fire, and that was a 38 for yours.
Mm-hmm.
Closing
So
him.
how do I drop it?
It's a token. You should be able to remove it. If not, I can do it in a minute. All right.
Delete.
If you scroll back up to where you've dropped the spell, there should be a remove option. But otherwise, actually, I'll talk you through this. Do you see on the left-hand side of the screen 3 little boxes that say tile control? Does that show up on your screen? It would be like
On the left.
you've got your token control person, you've got your ruler, and there might be 3 boxes below that. Do you have
Got
that or
drawing
not?
tool, notes, dungeon draw, sequence layer.
Okay. Do you have the measurement tools, the square?
I've got the measurement controls.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you click on that, there should be in the midst
That.
of the fireball a little explosive symbol right there.
Yep.
Click that and delete it. And that is how you can, as players, delete your thingamabobs. All right, now I have to drop a fire. So I have to do a real quick copy, paste, rotate, and of course my all-time favorite, I also, just for shits and giggles, going to copy that, paste that, and for consistency's sake, we are deleting. There you go. So what we have now is you dropped a fireball at the front of the tent. The tent goes whoosh in flames, and a bunch of other guys die. A lot of you take out a lot of guys. One dude makes a ferocity and actually is able to stand. Another guy, he's actually in the fire, and he is currently sitting at 22 hit points and on fire. So he is not having a good time.
Or should he be?
Yeah. The ogre boss is having a grand old time. All right, so you dropped that spell. You moved twice. I believe you are done, good sir.
I am.
Nathair Orr, you are up. You don't see a whole lot in the way of stuff you can attack. You hear a fireball sound and whatnot to the south, and you can hear, like, around the corner from this tent over here in the darkness. You know Serena was over there. You can glance over your shoulder. You see she's not there, and you probably heard a couple of yelps from around the tent as some trolls charged her. You don't know they're trolls, but anyway. You can probably see legitimately above the tents, because that's these tents that are lined up here. You can see like fire on some kind of figure. That would be like the
Okay.
silhouette of the troll charging past the tents, and is so there's like you can see hints of light. I'm gonna actually see if I'm gonna do something really weird.
Why wouldn't I attack the guys that are right next to me?
Okay, weirdly enough, let's see if well, like I clicked on you and it didn't show them there. So yeah, you've got two guys there. So I'm just kind of trying to lay out the whole thing. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna take out my immediate threat before I go trying to charge off after people right now.
Streamy's gone blind again.
okay,
Weird. I'm not gonna do anything till that's back up.
okay. Okay, why the fuck can't I audit? See all. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where did Streamy go?
It's still there. It's not supposed to be a visible token. Okay, can it see shit now?
Not really. You want me to share the screen?
Yeah, sure. Share your screen, because it might just be line of sight from where it's at.
I'm looking around.
Okay. Okay, that works, I guess. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to fix this real quick. It won't actually let me fuck with the vision. which is weird. All right, I'm just going to disable that and see what happens. This might affect everybody's vision, what I'm about to do, so... Okay, what's the vision look like now?
Same.
All right, well, fuck.
I mean, at this point, the only thing I can think is to go ahead and give it the DM vision.
Okay, let me... Streambot, there we go. User configuration. Player pronouns, player stream. Well, I'm not entirely sure how to do that right now. Huh. Streambot. Okay, and did that improve it at all?
Nope.
Okay. Switch to my screen. And if you can just show my screen, go for that instead if you can. All right, while you're doing that.
Yeah, it's at least available on the Discord side of things, so yeah.
Yeah, so if you can screen capture the Discord for the stream while Nathan does his attack, that might be the next best thing.
It's there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Chop.
That's a nat 1.
Oh. No. No, no. No.
I mean,
That's better. That's a crit hit. I think this guy's dead. Yep, there he goes.
That's it.
And we're good. Target the other guy.
Follow-up strike. Same result. Not a crit, though. Oh, right. That's going to hurt. Hey, look at that. He's still standing. I'm still standing. And then you're like, not yet. Nat 20.
No,
yeah.
he's not.
He's not standing now. All right, before you roll damage, let's consult the crit hit deck. This is piercing, right?
Should be slashing, I thought.
Is it your lance?
No.
Oh, okay. Normal damage, crit
Sword.
effect, target takes bleed, DC of the attack. Okay, that's useless because he's gonna fucking die. Just roll damage. After a whole lot of Rollmaster Unified, I'm thirsty for the fucking crits.
Yeah.
Descriptive crits.
Okay. Lurker
Hey,
can hold his
good
own.
news. He's taking 6d6 plus 2d10 persistent fire damage on his corpse.
Yep. And I'm gonna move towards where I last saw Serena go. So.
Towards the danger.
Yep. And that's four actions. Next.
Okay. Alright. Troll the War Leader! Zug zug. That's actually a fucking Warcraft orc, but. Okay, I have to undo their healing because he's on fire. For some reason, it's not triggering the fact that they're on fire. Negates their fucking shit. Okay, so 40. What is my boy's reach? Ooh, 10 feet. Haha. Close that. Measure this. Nope, he can't quite hit Serena. Didn't think so. So, he's going to stumble over here. And that is going to result in some shenanigans I've got to fix. Copy. This part right here would actually be easier if we were doing tabletop. But this is like one of the only elements of this thing that would be easier on tabletop. Okay, I'm gonna actually just like all of these tents. I just suggest nobody run through them. But I'm gonna just take out the walls for that so we have better line of sight. But just you guys can't go through the tents. Because some of them are on fire. Alright, that's it for him. Screaming into the tents. On fire! And taking fire damage. Alrighty, I got some boys moving in. Ghost mode. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's move. Okay, these guys here. Charging through the camp, looking to reinforce the fight, are a bunch of guys. Okay, he already moved. These guys haven't moved yet, so... Alright, that's fucking stupid. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, somebody crit failed something. I think it was a troll.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
that's
it
on
just
fire
finally-
in between the tents.
It just finally Undertaker donged. Alright. These guys are charging over to here. This guy's following them. And we will call that good. This guy just moved. That guy's moved. Fire giant that is currently 120 feet up in the air and clutched by Roach.
Well, he could struggle free and then fall to his doom. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he can do.
A roach. On your next turn, go higher.
Go higher.
This
Harry asked
Roach
why
is
I should
gone
go higher.
higher.
Can you take me higher?
Higher.
And then let go.
Like honestly, if I were you and feeling dicey, I would diagonally move 100 feet up into the west, and then throw drop like a missile, like you're like throwing a rock, the fire giant at the guys on the ground.
That's kind of what I was thinking already.
So he's
I-
at that point, like if you're being grappled by somebody and they take you up high in the air, wouldn't you think like a valid tactic would be to counter grapple and like hold on to the arm and like, I'm not letting go of me, you motherfucker. I know what comes next. I saw episode 6. I know what happens to people who go 150 feet up in the air. They have a bad fucking
Yes,
time.
so do I, and I would happen to agree that if you yes,
Like, I'm not
grapple
letting
back
go.
would be.
Hey, wait, I've seen this one before. It's a classic.
Yeah. Okay, that guy's gone. Troll war leader. Not getting healed.
Actually, if he grapples me, my speed becomes 0, I believe.
So do you fall to the ground? This is where like the rules as written, you're like, okay, you're not if he like got on your back and like grabbed your wings and did like some kind of strength thing where he's like, no, you're not doing this, or just like maybe, but no, you're not. Your speed's not gonna like you're not gonna plummet from the sky because the guy's grabbing onto your anklet.
I would think that being 150 feet in the air would automatically apply terrorized to whoever's being dragged up there.
A guy who has not gone yet.
I just do not understand why Foundry does not like me tonight.
I don't think it likes any of us.
It's liking me just fine.
Well, it just decided to randomly refresh for me.
Yep, that's what it did on me, and now I'm back to the black screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
give it about 2 minutes. You'll come out of it.
Maybe not, though. It's Pete's rig.
My laptop has to last another year, damn it.
Good luck on that, Pete.
Well, let's rephrase that. It has to last another 10 months.
Okay.
And why is that?
That's when the sales are, good sir.
No, 10 months is when I hit top scale.
those guys are moving. Okay, he's not doing anything because he's down there. Oh, these guys. This is taking forever.
It's okay. I blame Serena.
As everybody should. Ooh, actually, this guy
There.
can target.
First goblin she sees, I'll shoot it.
A ballista bolt flies towards Roach, hitting him.
Oh no.
My party can't see me, but the ballista can.
Well, the ballista guy has dark vision, and yeah, you're also holding on to a fucking
Fire giant.
yeah. And he's kind of a light source. All right, that's it for the ballista. All right. Here comes a named dude. Okay, so he has moved one pip. He sees Roach. Does he have... He has nothing that can reach Roach. .60 feet battle cry. Alright, that should actually do something other than just say 60 feet. Alright. Effect. Battle cry. Oh, duh. Allies. Alright, so all these guys have +1 to their attacks. Oh boy. The whole squad has charged past a flaming tent, the southern flaming tent, Carrick's flaming tent, and have now entered the corridor of tents. These guys have already moved. This guy's moved. This guy's moved. That guy's moved. And he's entered the fray. Alright, Trozerker charges towards the top of the hill. Fire giant strides through the fire. What the fuck is that guy suffering from? Oh, he's in the Aura of Faith. This is an actual guy who can honest to gosh attack somebody. 10-foot step. Target. Neck splitter. Misses. Secondary neck splitter. -5. It's also not going to get the job done. guy's already gone. That guy's already gone. This dude has not. What does he have? Ooh, he can attack the roach. Target, strike. Okay, so he's going to pull his heavy crossbow out for the second one. And he's going to attack. He's not going to do shit because it's got a really bad hit at it, but he misses roach, and that is a hit for his round. This guy feels left out, I guess, so he's going to move that way. Another fire giant. Strides out 20. Strides out 40. Strides out 60. That guy is gone. That guy is gone. That guy is moved. This guy is stepping out of the tent and can't do a whole lot else, so he'll just hang out. High Priest Kezix moves 25 feet and is going to cast actually probably target the fucking character first. Spells. I don't have anything that's really fucking within. Wow, almost all of his shit is fucking 30 feet. That sucks. Oh, he can't do that because he moved. Never mind. Alright, so he's gonna move and then start fucking yapping. There's not a lot he can do because he moved out of the tent to see what's going on. He is joined by a cult leader. This guy's moved. Okay, I just fucking... you know, I'm just gonna skip to Voldigern. Because there's like 30 fucking dudes between...
We're on initiative 30, and the last one to go has a 3.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is a crit on a guy with no hit points, so that's fucking useful. Bye-bye. Hey, good news. The guy who just died is taking 4 persistent spirit damage, so he's fucked in the afterlife.
Just wanted to make sure. Kick a dog while it's down.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, both those guys are still standing. There was a wraith that needed to move, and a another bad guy that needed to move. Everybody else is kind of... I'm just going through the fucking list and seeing.
Voltogren should still have another attack. He's hasted.
Yeah, well, I'm just going through to see who... Oh, there we go. There's, like, important people who need to move, and there's fucking not important people who need to move.
Fair.
And then I can get to the next player as soon as possible. I think Voldergren's going to raise his shield. There's Voldegren. Oh, he should probably draw his shield. Alrighty. We're going to end the turn and go to the top of the turn, because that should have been everybody.
Hooray!
Top of the round. It is now dawn breaking on the battlefield. You guys are literally one
thank
turn
God.
away from fucking... Yeah, it's keeping track of the time you guys are in this fight. Raymond, as dawn crests, it's a new day. And because it's a new day, I'm going to give everybody a hero point.
All right.
Alright, I'm also going to clear the chat. Because, damn. Raymond, you're up. What are we doing, Raymond? Are you still...
Done. Enjoy your last day of life.
Where is Raymond?
What? Right here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm right here.
Okay.
So yeah,
So-
I step forward and Don, enjoy your last day of life.
And drop a crit hit by 15.
And I can't see any damage. So rolling critical damage.
Yep.
Do.
Jesus. He's still standing.
He's still there?
Yes. These guys have hit points. They don't necessarily have a lot of armor. They have a lot of hit points. I mean, this guy suffered a strike from Voldegren. So, yeah. Hit by 3. So normal damage. Are you clicking the damage thing? Did we just lose Raymond?
There we go.
Okay.
So did I hit with the second one?
Yes, you hit.
Discord is dropping in and out on me, so I can't tell.
Okay.
Normal hit or a crit?
Normal hit.
You click chat, and so I can't see what my rolls are now. All right, there's damage.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll? Okay, you got it.
Is he still standing?
Yes. This dude is...
I'm hoping he dies.
He's a level 10 creature with fucking over 200 hit points. So that was a miss.
Oh, okay.
And you have one more attack.
Nope, I stepped.
Oh, well, no, you are hasted, aren't you?
I attacked twice. Yeah, I stepped forward, so that was my fourth
Oh,
one,
okay.
and then I attacked twice, then missed.
Okay.
There should be. Should have a crit and a normal hit. Damn it.
All right, Serena, you're up.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust things here. Okay. Over here. Oh, come on, guys. It doesn't look like daylight to me yet. Yay. I can't even find my character.
Okay, so if you look at the encounter tracker and you go to your character, there's a little thing that looks like a radar thing. It's called ping token.
Yep. Yep.
That's how you can find your token.
Hopefully. There she is. Okay, now I can do target stuff. Really, really good, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing my reactive strike, battle axe.
Uh-huh.
That's a crit. For 46. Now I gotta go up here and apply damage to him. And your other damage to him. Alright, and this guy's doing the same thing. Reactive strike. Battle axe. Misses by 4. Okay. Alright, so that was your first attack. Here's your second attack. That's a crit hit by 16.
Uh-huh. I miss having the indicators of whether or not the guy is close to death.
Hit by 2. Alright.
And with that, I am going to skedaddle.
Alright. Roach. 'Tis your turn. You're 120-ish feet from the top of the hill, 150 feet from total ground, and you have a fire giant in your arm, in your hand.
Okay. I will. You know what? I'm just going to use the fire giant as a bomb. Do I see, like, are there any, like, because you said it's barely like dust coming over. Do I see like any like big targets, or just the giants underneath me are like what I would perceive to be the biggest threat still?
Let's see. You have in this camp area you have a plethora of targets. You've got orcs, goblins, fire giants, two-headed troll, wargs, and that's just the stuff that's like right below you. And then you have to your southeast, and there's some tents, some large structures kind of in the way. You have a gathering of guys as well in this general area. And then you've got
I can't see anything
and then you've got cyclopses.
on my screen.
Okay, I get that. Then you have cyclopses that are coming out of this tent over here as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna consider the fire giants still my biggest threat to the party and to me. Let's use the fire giant in my hand to dive bomb. Well, the giant in my hand I'm going to release and let him fall, and I'm going to target the greatest group underneath me. That way, I can get the most damage out of this. I'm assuming a fire giant. It's a large creature.
It's a large creature. So, do you want to drop the fire giant or do you want to throw the fire giant? Because those are two entirely different things.
Yeah, we'll throw him.
Okay, so we'll select you. We'll target the nearest fire giant. And I have no idea how the fuck I'm going to actually work this out.
I know there's rules about it, but I don't know about Pathfinder 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out throwing as a skill using the basic action macro. Let's look at your character sheet.
Maneuver in flight.
That's not the same thing. That's like a flip.
Yes, in honor of what today is, he's trying to do a spike.
I'm spiking the giant. Well, if one of the fire giants has a spear below, he might be really spiked.
Okay. Let's go with athletics. Because we're testing the aerodynamics of a fire giant. Oh my god. Skills. Oh, this is just pissing me off. Okay, that's a 33 versus this gentleman's 29. That is a hit. Okay, so this guy is no longer grappled. This gentleman, what? Okay, everybody. What's the airspeed velocity of a spiked fucking fire giant being thrown 120 feet to the ground on another fire giant?
Oh,
So
I'm gonna flint spark him.
well, it's like what is it? 1d something per 10 feet. So there's 120 feet. So it's 12d.
Like 12d12 then?
I don't think it's 12.
No,
Is it 6 or 8?
they're d6s. It's up to you, but if he succeeded at the acrobatics check, maybe add a couple extra dice damage. or increase the size by one.
I think it's going to be his strength bonus I'll add.
Hmm.
Which is 4. Plus 4.
Plus, it's a large creature, so
It's a large creature striking a large creature. Alright, we'll go plus another 12, just for shits and giggles. 65 points of damage to a fire giant. Oh, wrong fucking fire giant.
I'm a hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna do both fire giants. Taking 65. And then
Okay, I'm in according to what? Okay, according to roll 20 for falling damage,
Hey, we're all
Second-
past that.
yeah.
okay, well on the second.
Okay, it's not just falling damage. You're throwing him. So I've already made a
Okay,
judgment,
okay.
and we're good. All right, what's your next thing you want to do?
I will fly down 100 feet and attack the giant. Well, the giant I just threw should be prone because he fell and took falling damage. So I will attack that. I'll travel 100 feet down, which will be my second action, and we'll grapple him and bring him back up in the air. So that'll be actions 3 and 4.
Okay.
You're gonna do it again. That's just
You didn't
like
get a
mean.
touchdown sound, so why not?
Well, I gotta grapple him first. I mean, if I don't grapple him,
Make the athletics check.
you'll have to roll for me.
It's in chat. Do you not have access to chat still?
Let's see what it. Sometimes I have access, and sometimes I do not. I currently do not again.
All right, you crit failed. Would you like to use a hero point?
Yes.
All right, he is now grabbed again. And then we're flying another
Wow, you're so dominant.
100 feet.
Hi again.
Okay.
And how does he look? Does he look bloodied or anything?
He looks injured and pissed.
Fair. I'd be probably pissed too.
Carrick, I'm going to skip to you.
All right, what happens?
Huh? I'm going to make you the active. There you go, you're good. Okay, so
I believe he meant he's skipping all the little guys.
Yeah. So you as a spellcaster are going to charge 10 feet and enter melee with a fire reach roll. Is that your...
Why the hell not?
Well, because you have a bunch of fucking spells, and you've got a shit ton of bad guys visibly that you could have just, like, chain lightning maybe? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... 22 dudes that you could chain lightning, theoretically. And you're opting for melee.
Son of a bitch.
I think you were playing Rollmaster with the fighters too much. Are you gonna opt to do chain lightning instead?
Chain lightning.
All right, I'll move you back to your starting position.
And remember, he's always been sword and board. That's a lot of dice.
Okay, there are two people who critted, so I have to figure out where the fuck they are.
Uncommon humanoid.
All right, we're gonna ignore him. And Orc Brute. Okay, so way the fuck down here. All right, cool.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Rolling damage. Zot.
Prepare for a lot of stinging. Double. Okay, damn it. It's actually... The game is, like, decided not to hit lag, so now I can't do what I was doing, which was click a bunch of shit at once.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys took 130... Yeah, between 68 and 130 points of damage. Some of them took... Yeah, they just... And they're still standing. You have one action. What do you want to do? You may consider a tactical move to, like, somewhere in this general vicinity. Ignore the distance thing because you technically moved forward. There's no way to really cancel that. So your movement rate is 25 feet. So just count out 25 feet from where you're at. That'd be right about here.
Okay.
All right, well, that's happening. We're going to scroll through and see if there's anybody else on the important player character list that needs to go. If you have not gone this round, round 5, please tell me.
I haven't gone yet. I was like directly next, I thought.
Yeah,
I
you are
was-
next.
Yeah.
If you have AoE offensive spells, you may consider using them in the southerly direction. Just make sure you're within range. Because there's a lot of stuff. Single target damage when you have the ability to AoE is not going to be a good use of your action pips at this point. Flushing the chat log. What are we thinking?
I am thinking Divine Armageddon.
It sounds promising. Okay. You call forth a spell, a divine cataclysm for your deity, destroying living and undead creatures in the area alike. Creatures in the area take 10d6 void damage and 10d alignment damage. Chose among the lands of your deity is true neutral, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so I have a lot of saves. I appreciate that you targeted everybody. So here comes a lot of saves. I see a failure and a success, and then we're right next to each other. Alright, go ahead and roll damage. That's an interesting sound effect.
Come on. I did the burst. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta do the damage.
That's weird. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like 10d void and 10d spirit. So, okay, so if you go above the part where it says save DC, the first one that says leveled void plus spirit damage, and you
Right.
mouse over it says 10d6 void, 10d6 spirit, click that, and that should do the
Okay.
damage. Because it's a
Okay.
funky spell like that, you gotta... Now I have the option to do a fuck ton of damage to everybody. I wish there was a fucking apply damage to all. I really wish there was. Damage. Because every time somebody fucking gets damaged, it scrolls me down to the bottom of the fucking chat.
I'm sorry.
You combine this with lag, and it's like fucking pulling teeth.
Yeah, I think part of the lag we're having is that there's a fucking billion monsters we have to fight. And they're all loaded in right now.
Yeah, well, I was anticipating some tactical application, not...
Lots of little fights, not all of them all at once.
Okay, so
I
something
say
that
we
would
make a rule where
something that would actually be really useful is the ability to pop out a single chat. That would be fucking awesome, because then I could pop out this, and it wasn't matter what's going on with chat.
Right.
Because that would be fucking useful. Alright, there's one more here. Who's not blurry? Oh, cool, I only have 1, 2, 3. Did I get them all? I almost. 1 second. Okay, I will double check that that is everybody. Okay, there's one left. There he is. Alrighty.
Okay. And
Clearing the chat because Jesus Christ.
then
So,
after
these guys
that,
are very injured but still standing.
come over. Yeah. Wait, no. I'm gonna stay where I was and pop a heal for Serena. 2 pip.
All right.
Thank you kindly.
Apply healing. All right, that is it for you.
Because you were getting kind of wrecked. Okay.
I'm just gonna leave these guys out of this whole fucking thing.
Next important person would be Voldegarn, it looks like.
It's not all about the party. I really shouldn't have included these gentlemen. Ooh, I know what I can do. This will help. Alright, so nobody go pick a fight on the far, far western side of the lower part of the hill. Okay? Okay, so I just took out 25 tokens, and I'm putting them back in, but not in a combat state. Because they're actually far enough away that they might actually legitimately not be involved in combat. And Foundry is now having a seizure, because it's like, what did you just do? Right, while I'm waiting for that to update... Ah, there we go. It updated. I have all the named NPCs have come onto the battlefield. Okay. So that could be fun. Alright, so the named NPCs are all going to gather hands and sing a Kumbaya-like song. And they are directing their attention towards Roach.
Why? Just because I threw a giant?
Yeah, sure. That's just because you threw a giant. Does Dispel Magic fuck with your shape change?
No. Well, not if I cast the spell shape chain, yes, but not in my not this form. No.
What's the difference? You're just shape-shifting?
Yeah, this is an ability versus the spell would be obviously a spell.
Okay. I'm debating what to use. I'll just do Lightning Bolt. Go ahead and... Okay, do you have access to the chat yet? Roach?
I have semi-access again.
Okay.
I go back and forth.
Can you click on the thing that says save DC?
Oh yeah, I can actually. That was hard pounding.
Wow, you're so dominant.
All right, so it's going to miss you. From below, a lightning bolt arcs past you. And you look down, and you can see a bunch of dudes.
Can you bowl?
What?
I'm asking if he can bowl. You know, bowl the giant he's got a hold of.
I'm not sure of
From
what.
football to nine pins.
I'm not sure what kind of bowling you're used to, but usually you don't throw the bowling ball down from a height. That's a good way to get kicked out of the fucking alley.
Okay, but I mean, he could swoop and then throw the giant at them, and it's just a thought.
He could literally do what he
Drive-by
did the last
bowling.
time. There really isn't a mechanic for swooping down to ground level to then well, I mean, the Winter Olympics are out, to curl a fire giant into a bunch of people. There's also tents that are around them, which would cause some issues. But yeah, he could spike one of them towards him.
Okay, well, he'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I'm thinking I'm gonna spike the giant at whatever just tried to lightning bolt me.
Well, that would be the crowd of people that were down there.
Exactly. They obviously wanted more attention.
Well, next up is going to be a disintegrate, so you might want to figure something out. He's still standing. Alright, swinging at the other guy. Switching back to our little buddy here. Third penalized attack misses by 2. Use his hero point. Hit by 2. That should probably finish that guy off. And a fourth hasted but fully penalized attack. And that's a hit.
Very nice.
And that is it for Voldegern. More mobs are moving towards the party. He did his thing. They're all chanting, and that's going to take us to the top of the round. Wherein Raymond is going to do something. Probably finish off somebody.
I sure hope so. That was... my Attack roll. Natural 19. National crit.
Damn. Yeah, this guy's gonna wake up in the afterlife with a muscle cramp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. Ouch.
Oh, he's still standing. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm
But
alive! Woohoo! Praise
what happens
Apophis,
when you roll
I'm still
5
alive!
ones?
Oh!
Same roll.
That was almost a 1. Still a crit.
There
He's
you
like,
go.
he's like,
Much better.
I'm alive! I feel happy! And he's stone dead. You took him right to dying, too.
Good.
And he's got persistent bleed and fire damage.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around, make a perception check, see what I can see for monsters and kind of where the party is and everything. Just trying to get a whole look.
All right, to the southeast, there seems to be a lot of fire and noise. And then on top of the hill, up in the air, in the dawn's morning light, you can see Roach. Looks like he's in his dragon form. And he's got something in his hand, a large humanoid, and you kind of casually saw him like swoop, like he flew up in the air with something, threw it on the ground, swooped down, came back up with something, and it looks like he's going to throw it down again. And you probably just saw a lightning bolt go flying towards Roach, but miss.
Okay. Well, for my fourth, I'm gonna whistle real loud, try to get everyone's attention, and then point towards where that lightning bolt came from, and then start moving that way.
Okay.
So if you'll let me, I'll do a party cohesion roll.
Alrighty, that works. And then I want to let you make sure you're aware, from where you're at, there is no way to get to the top of the hill that doesn't involve a lot of climbing.
That's fine.
There's like some cliff
Yes.
space. There's a palisade. Otherwise, you've got to like run around this thing and find an entrance. It would have been really useful to have scouted this out and found the entrance before the fight, but you know, shit happens. Serena. Oh, speaking of which, Serena, I believe it is your turn.
It is. I want to use one of the balls off the fireball necklace.
Okay.
So, I'm not exactly sure how that all works. I've read the instructions. I don't know how to make that apply to with my character.
It's probably an activation.
Yeah, it says activate, and I don't know how to do that.
You spend one action to pull the bead, like pulling the pin on a grenade, and then you
Right.
throw it.
Then you hurl it, and
So-
I've got 70 feet.
We know how it works, but the trick is how do you do it in Foundry?
Right, how do I apply it?
All right, here we go.
Spells, activations.
No, it's not. It's not under activations, or rituals, or known spells.
Because it's an inventory item.
Yep. All right. So you've done this. You've used this before or not?
No, I have not.
Okay. So you have a 14d6 fire, 12d6, 10d6,
And a 10. Yep.
We have 4 10d6 beads, 2 12d6, and 1 14. Which one do you want to use?
I'm going to grab a 12.
Okay, so before you just roll damage, we have shit to do.
Sorry. I just clicked on the 12 is all. I didn't know what it would do.
It would roll damage. That's what that does. All right, where do you want to drop it?
I'm dropping it down here in the middle of all these guys. Right, 70 foot south of me. I've just targeted them all.
Okay, fireball is not that big.
Yeah. It's not?
It's a 20-foot radius, so it's that.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
they don't get
only
all
doing
these.
these ones.
Okay,
She's
so there's
not doing these ones. These are all Carrick's targets.
Right,
okay.
just the
So
ones
then
in the one circle
okay.
area.
So when you said target, I saw these and I was like, okay, cool. And that's
No, no,
you,
no.
not Carrick, because you got all those guys. All right. So you're the dark green.
I'm yellow. He's blue.
Okay, you're the dark green.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
believe so. Yeah.
All right. So we'll drop it right there. We'll target enemies. Target. All right. Now roll damage.
Okay. Come here, you.
All right. Now I have to target these guys.
I did target those
No,
guys.
I have to target these guys
Oh, okay.
because
Okay.
I have to do their fucking fortitude save
Ah, okay.
or reflex save. Sorry.
Well, you said to use AoEs, so I'm trying.
Yeah, and there's mechanics that I have to do, which is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And there it is. It would have been easier just to have done that. Nope, that wouldn't have worked. All right. So all of these guys need to make a reflex save.
Wow, you're so dominant.
Okay, that's not the right person, obviously. Jesus Christ. Why is it doing that? Because that's why.
Wow, you're so
Nope. God
dominant.
damn it. This part's irritating as the GM because it targets all sorts of random crap.
Wow, you're so dominant.
Alright, fucking A. These guys fail. Fuck them. They take damage. Somebody's really pissed. Last guy. Alright, what else do you want to do?
Okay, I have targeted the guy who's somewhat close to me. And I'm gonna 100 shot him. Double 17s.
Alright, he's still standing. Final
Oh, that
attack.
sucked.
Still a hit.
But apparently. Okay. That'll do.
And he drops. Being as he's on fire, his regeneration has still not kicked in. Roach, you're up.
That's cool.
Okay. So I am going to take the fire giant in my hands, and we are going to throw him towards that group of humanoids on the ground that tried to lightning bolt me. To my best approximation.
Okay. So this is going to be another athletics test. I have to figure out the DC because it's a little trickier. So we are throwing 70 feet to the southeast and down. Alrighty, let's do this. Alright, so our boy is going to take 26 plus 16. And that is him and and he is now technically he's a reinforcement, I guess. He is prone and no longer grabbed. Alright, so what else do you want to do?
Okay, that's first action. Second action is if you can move me over to where I threw the giant, I will... It's less than 100 feet, correct?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Well, basically I'll just explain what I'm
70
doing.
feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over there, land, and then I will, for my last 2 pips, I will use my breath weapon to make things toasty that weren't fire giants.
Alright, so you're going to land?
Well, you know what? I don't need to land. I can just stay in the air. So I'll just stay in the air and toast them from above.
Okay. What's your range on your fire?
You would have to look.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I can look. I got like half control over my...
Dragon Breath, 30-foot cone, so you need to drop significantly in height. There you go. So do you see what you're looking at? Yes or no?
For the first time, I do.
Okay. Can you drop a
For the very first time.
Can you drop a cone or not?
Let's see. Let's click on Fire Breath. I don't see a drop a cone on the
chat,
combat
right.
menu.
Okay.
It's in chat.
I got it. Target everybody. Alright, I need to do a basic reflex save on everybody. Oh, I have to... This is irritating. Alright, go ahead and roll fire damage. Can you do that on chat?
I gotta scroll back up.
There we go.
Deals.
Oh no, that's different. That's you have 3 rounds till your fire's up.
Okay, thank you. That was gonna be the end of my turn, was to roll that dice. Yeah, that wasn't actually a bad roll. And that would end my turn because the fire breath was two pips.
Ugh. Ah.
Okay. And now I have to adjust your height to about 20. Okay. Scrolling through here. Carrick, you're next up in the order of important NPCs, or important PCs. A goodly amount of these guys have taken some damage. Remember, before you move, you are a spellcaster, not a fighter. You're also muted if you're talking. You're still muted. I can't tell what you're doing. Does anybody hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I can hear
I'm
you.
moving forward
Yeah,
20 feet because the spell I want to cast is out of the spell range.
Gotcha.
I can now, by moving the 20 feet, I can now cast the spell I want to cast, which is Electric Arc, at the 2 guys I targeted.
Alrighty. Somebody's having a bad day. Damn.
Suck.
Hey, roll damage.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
So move, zap, shield.
Move, zap, shield.
Nathan or what do you want to do next?
I am going to here. And
Oh, we're gonna skewer a skewer a troll. Got it.
chop again.
Not with a 1.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Beefy. He drops on fire. Can't regenerate.
All right. 2 movements and 2 attacks. So next.
Alrighty. Scrolling through here. Alright, we have High Priest Kezix. Basically, it's all the people that Roach is fighting. They're gonna be up next. High Priest Kezix, targeting the dragon, is going to use... haste. On Bennett. And then he's gonna use shield. And then we've got a cult leader. A 30-foot line. No, that's not gonna work. Oh no, that'll work. Roach needs to make a save versus Void Warp. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what damage. That is half damage. He's done. He doesn't have anything useful. Goblin's gonna try. Goblin lands with a. Okay, wait. He landed a crit and still misses. So he got a 27, right? But a 20 is it stages him up one. It's technically still a miss because it's 10 below, but it is a regular hit because it was a nat 20. So you just got shot by 1d6 fucking crossbow bolts. By a
Just had to roll a natural 20.
by a fucking -1 creature level critter. That should be insulting to you. Ooh. All right, so the wraith here is going to float up to your height and engage in combat. So that's a move, and now he is going to do a spectral hand attack on you. Probably not landing. It's a miss by 7, and we'll do another one at map 5. That is also a miss. I believe, yep, she can fly. So she is going to fly the 25 feet she needs to fly, head towards you. So from the group, a succubus flies up to say, "What's up, Roach?" And she's going to attempt a charm. Roach needs to make a save. This should be relatively easy. It's only a 26 will save. Why are we rolling 2?
Wow, you're so dominant.
I just clicked on the save DC thingy.
That's weird. Alright, so 41 crit success. You're unaffected and aware she tried to charm you. Next up is a specter. He is going to fly up to meet you as well. Targeting Roach. And he's going to attempt a vile touch. As opposed to a bad touch. That is a miss by 5, and that is it for him. And that leads us with War Master. War Master Morgush. He's going to throw a javelin at you. Miss by 2. Second attack is going to be grabbing another javelin. Final attack is going to be throwing another javelin at you, which is going to hit you. Doing a sizable amount of damage for a fucking javelin. And that's it for him. And that's basically it for all the important people at the top of the hill. And that takes us to Voldegard. Okay. Where did everybody else go? Oh, Raymond's right next to him. All right. Voldegard's going to turn to Raymond and go, "We need to get to the top of the hill." He holds his, he says, "Grab my shield." Raymond, you going to grab his shield?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And with that, using a 3-pip action, he is calling upon his faithful steed of the Unseelie Court. That bitch flies, by the way. And the two of you are going to be whisked away. I have to check the range here on this. Because it has a translocation ability. Okay, right there. That's where you guys are going. You vaguely hear a sound as you guys are wisping through the air, and it almost sounds like a distant scream. And you guys are going to literally land right next to some bad guys. And if you're interested in what the sound is, you hear, "Oh," as you guys are moving. Much higher, much scarier sounding than what I can do. Because I'm not a...
You cut out like immediately after you started doing the noise.
You're not female, and you're not dead.
Yeah, it's a banshee kind of... Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that, only louder.
Right.
Don't hurt yourself.
All right, and that takes us to the next round. Raymond,
Which,
you're up.
given that it's after 8, do we wait?
Yeah, we're going to actually resolve this in the next session. But Raymond, you are up, and there are 2 big-ass cyclopses around you. Roach is flying about 20 feet off, 15, 20 feet off the ground as a giant dragon. There are flying things that are near him, and then there's a bunch of bad guys to the south. To quote John McCain, "Welcome to the party, pal." And with that, we will see you guys next week. Same Twitch time, same Twitch channel, same YouTube channel as well. Dice the Table on Twitch, Dice the Table on YouTube. See you guys next week. And with that,
Drink Dubby.
drink Dubby. Asta.